Hello and welcome to another special in the Oz Innovation Series. Today we're on location in Perth at Trinity College and we'll be taking a look at their state-of-the-art robotic observatory while speaking with a senior student, Ryan Suarez, about his recent win in a major astronomical contest. Also on the program, a workplace heat stress monitor, how to reduce odours from your neighbourhood sewage systems, plus advice from the WA Inventors Association. But first, here's an exciting innovation by L3 Oceania of Fremantle and their Vigilis global surveillance system.
L3 Oceania is developing exciting new technologies in maritime security and monitoring. L3 Oceania's parent corporation, L3 Communications, is a highly regarded US government service and defence company. L3 Oceania, based in Fremantle, was acquired by L3 in 2006 and continues to operate as an autonomous Australian entity within the Australian government and defence industry, as well as the commercial oil and gas sector. Leading the way in maritime electronics, L3 Oceania is providing solutions for offshore surveillance, environmental monitoring and asset protection with their new Vigilis system. Welcome to the world of cutting-edge marine monitoring, where advanced technologies are shaping the future of border and environmental protection. In a country like Australia, surrounded by pristine coastline and World Heritage conservation sites, protecting our maritime environment is imperative. Also crucial is the safety of people working offshore in industries such as shipping and oil and gas production. L3 Oceania's Vigilis is the eyes and ears of your offshore environment. In Australia, the system is being used to coordinate, track and aid shipping through the Great Barrier Reef. Overseas, the Vigilis system is being used in Nigeria to provide a radar surveillance and tracking system for ExxonMobil oil rigs and ships. As an early warning system, Vigilis provides operators with the ability to detect, identify, classify and respond to security threats such as piracy incidents within the oil fields.
So for the Nigerian project, we were required to cover over 5,000 square kilometres of ocean for over dozens of facilities and over 400 vessels in the area. So to achieve this, we integrated radar, radio and satellite tracking over a wide area network back to centralised control centres.
The Vigilis system is capable of meshing the output from multiple sensors like radars, surveillance cameras and ship identification transmitters. The sensor data is then used to provide a common operating picture of entire maritime and coastal domains. Global applications include the ability to track and advise shipping of incorrect courses that could result in catastrophic environmental damage. Early warning systems safeguarding oil and gas rigs against piracy and collisions. Asset tracking providing route reports, time of arrival, planning and fuel consumption for shipping, and event recording with reenactments, giving a precise evidence-based telling of events. It is from the control centre that vital decision-making and threat assessment functions of the system take place. The map allows operators to view the overall status of the area, monitor and record vessel traffic, use the system cameras to observe and identify vessels within range, day or night. Vigilis's intuitive software interface has a threat rating system to aid operators in prioritising tracked vessels. When an unknown or hostile vessel enters the protected area around an asset, an alarm is raised.
Vigilis is a strategic investment for L3 Oceania. It draws upon our existing reef BTS system provided to Maritime Safety Queensland for the last 10 or 12 years. It extends the reach of that capability to provide environmental monitoring. It retains the vessel traffic capability. It pushes the boundaries out to anti-piracy and full coastal surveillance. In effect, it's providing a full military sea force system, but at a much more affordable price.
L3's Vigilis is your single-source tool for improving the safety, security and productivity of the maritime environment across the globe. If you'd like to find out more information, take a look around the website or call 08 9431 0000.
Offensive odours can be a problem in any industry. Treatment of foul odours from sewage systems is a challenge for water utilities around the world. Foul-smelling odours released into the environment from underground wastewater systems can be repulsive, affecting the well-being of nearby residents and businesses. Sewer gases are not only odorous, but are highly acidic in nature, causing severe corrosion of the sewer network and infrastructure, which results in millions of dollars spent on maintenance and refurbishment. Fortunately, this can now be a problem of the past. Odatech's products, the Oda and Odavent, using sustainable biofiltration technology and a patented design, have been specifically developed for sewer networks and have proven to virtually eliminate odour and significantly reduce corrosion issues very cost-effectively. Established in 2008, Odatech founder Ivan D'Souza came up with the idea behind the Oda and Odavent biofiltration systems, which use environmentally friendly technology. Odatech biofilters have been specially engineered to overcome issues associated with traditional open-bed biofilters, to consistently achieve better than 99% removal rate of harmful and odorous hydrogen sulfide gas from the sewer network.
Working with the Water Corporation has given me an insight into the odour and corrosion problems faced by many water utilities and local councils.
Odour issues not only plague water industries, but also abattoirs, piggeries, composting and recycling plants, chicken processing, hatcheries and meat rendering industries. By innovatively engineering out all these issues, Odatech is able to design and develop low-cost and environmentally sustainable solutions for these and other issues. The Oda and Odavent are fully enclosed, modular, biological odour treatment systems that use biologically active microbes living in a specially blended biomedia to oxidise and remove odorous gases contained in waste gas streams without producing any harmful byproducts. Since the first system was installed in Bunbury in 1999, the Odatech odour control systems have been developed as modular, expandable and transportable systems with inbuilt design and control features which provide an ideal, stable and ecological environment for the healthy growth and long-term survival of the microbes in the specially blended biomedia. The fully enclosed, patented tiered design requires minimal maintenance. With Odatech's intimate knowledge and vast experience of sewer systems and associated odour and corrosion problems, its products have been specifically adapted for treating odours and corrosion at sewage pump stations, including manholes, main sewers, air valve pits and overflow storage tanks in built-up residential or commercial localities. The environmentally friendly and cost-effective features and benefits of Odavent are why these systems have become so popular with over 50 installations across Australia. From a practical standpoint, Odatech have adapted the Odavent odour control system for use either below or above the ground, depending on the most beneficial option for the project. Odatech supplies Australia's industry-first below-ground modular biofiltration systems, using the Odavent MHV biofilters to easily configure a treatment system for various airflow capacities and odour concentrations. They are specifically designed for treating odours in built-up residential areas and are installed unobtrusively in street verges or open public spaces. Residents near these sites see and smell the difference Odatech systems make right away. Because of their successful products, Odatech has a preferred supplier agreement for odour control with the West Australian Water Corporation and has received many honours, including government, inventor and small business awards. So if odours are a nuisance, be aware of Odatech's engineered and sustainable solutions for nearly every situation faced by the community or industry. For more information, contact Odatech direct or take a look around the website.
One of the most stressful work environments is when workers are exposed to heat. Now, if you're a firefighter, work in a bakery or a boiler room, you know what I mean. But let's not forget the people who work in the great outdoors. All of these vocations carry the risk of heat stress. Then add into the mix some excess weight, a heart condition or high blood pressure, and the risks increase. Exposure to extreme heat can result in all manner of occupational illnesses and injuries, and at the forefront of workplace innovation in this area is Calor Instruments, manufactured by Romtech, a WA company that's devised a simple yet sophisticated heat stress monitor. The Calor heat stress monitor is small and portable, making it easy for occupational health and safety officers to assess a vast cross-section of working environments. The Calor heat stress monitor measures radiant temperature, ambient temperature, wind speed, relative humidity and the air pressure of a work environment. It then determines how these factors may impact a person working there. For example, its measurement of radiant temperature is useful in determining heat transfer from an environment or a hot surface to humans. This is the most important parameter governing human energy balance, especially on hot sunny days.
The HSM collects data for about 2 minutes from its various sensors. At the end of the time, it makes recommendations based on the information it's obtained from the sensors. The information relates to how safe the work environment is. This can vary between completely unrestricted ability to work, right the way through to this being a withdrawal zone, where a worker may work for, say, 20 minutes and then have to rest for 40 minutes. It will also advise how much water and how often to drink.
A wind tunnel is used to calibrate the wind speed sensors in the unit. The cooling power of the air on a sweating person is also measured, as is the impact of clothing. The Calor heat stress monitor also has 2 inbuilt algorithms, one called thermal work limit, or TWL, a heat stress index that measures the core body temperature and sweat rate that a well-hydrated, acclimatised worker can maintain in a specific thermal environment. The other algorithm, called the heat strain model, is used by the US Army. The Calor heat stress monitor is built for portability. It features a fold-away sensor system that protects the sensors, a removable environmental data sensor system module, as well as a sensor module that contains all the calibration data and signal conditioning electronics. It has an LCD display, simple menus, and is battery operated. Wet bulb globe temperature technology is also incorporated in the Calor unit. This system was developed in the late 1950s for the US Marine Corps to minimise heat stress during training. Most importantly, the wet bulb calculation doesn't require water. This leading-edge design removes the need to carry acclimatised distilled water. The end result of all this innovation is a heat stress monitor that provides real-time data that allows OSH officers to confidently make on-the-spot evaluations. Once back in the office, the Occupational Health and Safety Officer can download all the data from several days' work onto their computer and work through a full range of analytics specific to the work environments they visited.
A typical report could be, say you're working near a conveyor belt and you want to check the times of day and the times of year where it's safe to be in that environment. Another example would be when you're working underground and you want to check you've got adequate airflow during the period of the shift.
Calor Instruments supports the product with customised training, an annual calibration service and a range of accessories. Without a doubt, this compact innovation is revolutionising the way that heat stress is measured. People respond very differently to heat stress, so it's reassuring to know that now there's a simple and effective way of measuring how different environments affect them. For more information about the heat stress monitor, call Calor Instruments on 9244 3011 or take a look around the website.
Welcome back to Oz Innovation. Today we're on location at Trinity College in Perth, and right now we're in their observatory. And joining me is Year 12 student Ryan Suarez. Ryan, this is fantastic. Tell us something about the observatory.
Well, Trinity College is the only school within the Southern Hemisphere to have its own working robotic observatory. Well, over the internet we're able to access and image galaxies from wherever we were around the world.
Would you like to tell me something about the Gemini Award?
Well, the Gemini Schools Australian competition allows students to propose a galaxy or set of galaxies for Gemini to photograph. We have a link up over Skype with the telescope in Hawaii so we can get a tour of their facility.
And indeed, you've toured the facility yourself.
Yes, I was fortunate enough to have a private tour of the Gemini in Hawaii on my 16th birthday.
Why did you choose this particular galaxy?
Well, I wanted to find a unique set of galaxies that have never been imaged before by Hubble or any major telescope around the world.
What other things do you do as part of the Astronomy Club?
One of the things we do is we send a high altitude balloon up into space, and once it reaches space, the balloon will pop and down will come the camera with a GPS, which we go and find and bring back and look at the videos we found.
This must all be very exciting for you.
Yes, well, as part of the astronomy scholarship, it gets me to do a lot and get involved within running the astronomy club, as well as running the camps for junior school and upper school students.
Well, congratulations once again, and thanks for being on the program.
Thanks, Russell.
And now, here's Lisa Lorino with a story on the WA Inventors Association.
The Inventors Associations of Australia are not-for-profit organisations. There is an active Inventors Association influence in every state in Australia. The efforts of the individual state associations are coordinated through the Inventors Association of Australia. The state associations are independent bodies with complete control of their own finances, memberships, and the election of their office bearers. The Inventors Associations welcome all sorts of inventors, including creative thinkers, hobbyists, career professionals and entrepreneurs.
Well, the Inventors Association has been a tremendous help to people like myself and others, and particularly in the assistance in the production and the business opportunities and the legal issues that can arise.
No matter what stage you have reached with your invention or your background, you will find others in an Inventors Association with whom you can relate. The West Australian Inventors Association is one member of the federal body. State associations hold monthly meetings where members get together to hear guest speakers talk on a variety of topics. The guest speaker at the member meeting this evening in Western Australia is Matthew Richards. Matthew is the director and a design draftsman at 3D Engineering Drafting. His talk tonight is titled The Importance of Drawings. Some famous speakers have included Professor Lynn Beasley, WA's chief scientist, and in Queensland they were recently visited by Rick Richardson, who is famous for creating patents used by Microsoft. As well as their member meetings, the state associations also have invention assessment opportunities. Here, inventors can also bring along their idea, prototype, model, or even just a sketch. You can get specific feedback on your idea and learn from experienced and knowledgeable members on the committee.
We've had some really wonderful inventions, some medical inventions that are going to save lives. We've had some mechanical inventions that are going to serve a very useful purpose in industry, and other inventions that will be useful around the house, in the garden, and some fun game inventions that are educational.
As a not-for-profit organisation, volunteering is another important and fantastic aspect of the Inventors Association.
Volunteers get great experience working with the Inventors Association. It helps to develop their skills. They can even use it on their resume.
Well, I've been with the Inventors Association for about 6 years now. Much of that time spent serving on the committee, and in that time we've been able to help a lot of inventors take the first step.
For further information on any Inventors Association, or if you would like to become a member, please visit the website australian-inventors.asn.au.
There might be other ways of learning what to do, but none of them would be as much fun as being a member of the Inventors Association.
When it comes to nationally registered training organisations, Integracom is recognised as a leader for telecommunications and technical training within Australia. Formed in 2006 with offices around the nation, Integracom specialise in telecommunications, digital reception technology and electronic security training. Their state-of-the-art facilities and highly trained staff organise and facilitate fee-for-service as well as government-funded traineeships for small, medium and large companies who wish to have their staff upskilled and retooled to future-proof their operations. Integracom offers various courses throughout their training facilities to assist new and existing technicians with the constant advancements of products and practices within the telecommunications industry.
At Integracom, we're committed to high quality, current and professional training, not only through our course material, but also through our national training centres. We're committed to training experienced trainees who are looking to upskill, and also new trainees entering the market who are either coming from an original training perspective or looking for a new job. There are no limitations to gaining employment in the telecommunications age-wise.
Through programs involved with Indigenous training, the National Broadband Network and VET certification courses in schools, Integracom are successfully showcasing what the telecommunications industry has to offer. Together with the Youth Attainment and Transitions program and the Department of Defence Industries, Integracom have established a school-based training program targeting Year 11 and 12 students who are interested in learning about the significant technical changes currently facing the cabling industry. With the migration from analogue television to digital and the rollout of the National Broadband Network underway, students are getting the opportunity to complete a Certificate 2 in telecommunications while they're still at school. It also helps counteract the impending skills shortage.
This is a major step forward in the industry because the course has been designed to show students the available technologies. Once a student has graduated, they can use this information to decide which part of the industry they'd like to enter.
Integracom training centres offer some of the most hands-on and interactive training facilities for students completing their qualification. The program has the highest rate of success, with almost 95% of the participants completing the course. It's a key element in supplying personnel to the federal government's National Broadband Initiative and beyond. The network requires 17,000 new technicians over the next 8 years. Collaborating with the NBN on ideas and ways to help the rollout, Integracom have become an integral part of this important initiative, becoming a preferred supplier. The National Broadband Network is anticipating greater benefits for users through higher bandwidth and faster internet. It is also important for the opportunities it creates within our remote communities. With the advancements of such technology, users will be able to complete online education and training courses with actual teachers through virtual reality capabilities. The ability to receive medical advice and assistance in remote areas is also a key benefit to the setup of the National Broadband Network. With the training technicians receive at Integracom, participants gain a life career in the industry, as maintenance duties will also extend beyond the completion of the network. Since its inception, Integracom's Indigenous training program has seen some impressive results. More than 200 Indigenous technicians are enrolled onto the program to receive training for the NBN rollout. Utilising a purpose-built training centre in Broome, young Aboriginals can obtain nationally accredited qualifications. This program also teaches the technicians skills associated with installing CCTV equipment, mounting, testing, commissioning satellites and antennas, and installing smart home cabling for entertainment systems. In a joint venture with the Aboriginal Workforce Development Centre, Integracom have partnered with specialist satellite installation and maintenance companies who are also involved in the program, with most Indigenous technicians receiving a full year's training with the companies. These companies are currently installing around 11,000 satellite dishes along the northwest of WA. After 12 months working on satellite systems, technicians will then move to the NBN, where most are expected to receive enough work in the northwest for up to 8 years, with at least 2 technicians for every Indigenous community around Australia. Not only will it assist in better communication to these remote locations, but it will also provide prompt restoration if the system were to fail, as opposed to the long wait times these communities are currently confronted with. By participating in one of Integracom's training programs around Australia, technicians are satisfied and proud when they can see the results of their hard work, as well as the long-term employment opportunities that come with it. If you're interested in taking up a trade in telecommunications or are interested in skilling up to work on the NBN, take a look around the website or give Integracom a call. Well, that's all for today. Innovation drives our country forward and equips us for the future, bringing economic and social significance. So good luck with your innovations, and we hope we can feature them in future programs. If you'd like to see any of the segments again, or indeed talk to us about a video, contact us at mrgtv.com. And as you saw on today's program, with the right idea, you can reach for the stars. Until next time, keep safe and good innovating.